Hi, my name is Rhett Ellis, and I am the author of the book, The Tribe Business, which is available on Amazon Kindle for $2.99. The basic idea behind the book is that we as humans have an innate instinct to live in tribes. There are over 8 million animal species on the planet. Only about 120 of them are thought to be solitary. All the rest live in groups of some kind, and we're no exception to that. We are highly group-oriented. Now, since the beginning of our civilizations, which sprang up about 10,000 years ago on the great rivers where we needed to come together to enjoy the abundance of resources, there have been social circles and social strata that form, and then businesses to meet the need of those social circles. The social circles is where we get the first religions, the first philosophy cults, the first mystic societies, the first worker guilds. All of these type groups formed, and then businesses formed within them to meet their needs as they would spend time together. For instance, in ancient Greece and ancient Rome, to this day, there are still standing stone counters, typically shaped in an L, where people would come and they would get food. But the counters were located in areas where people were known to get together maybe at the end of a long day, and they've been out working and doing different things, and they would socialize. They'd get together, and so the counters, which were the first restaurants, if you want to use that term, actually served to allow people to socialize comfortably. It was a tribe business. All these things were originally tribe businesses. Now, tribe businesses continue to exist to this day, and some of them might not think of themselves as such, but let me give you a couple examples. First of all, you can drink at home by yourself for a whole lot less than what it costs to go and drink in a bar or a pub. But a person typically will go to some sort of public drinking establishment, not in order to drink, but so as not to drink alone. That's why you would go to a bar or a pub. You can pray or worship or whatever it is that you do at home. You don't have to go to a religious establishment for that, but people will go to religious gatherings in order not to pray alone. So the tribe business meets the need that we have to be with other people, and it solves the problem that we have of loneliness. We begin to feel this pain inside of us when we spend too much time alone. Some studies suggest that we need upwards of 8 hours a day in fellowship with other people to feel whole and to feel really happy. Well, right now, there is an epidemic of loneliness in the United States and throughout the industrialized world. Mass media, which is the sound of one hand clapping, it's just one way. You get television or radio, but it's all coming at you. You don't have any input in the conversation. That's the sound of one hand clapping, and it certainly does not solve the problem of loneliness. And social media is the sound of two hands almost clapping, because social media, you don't get a real picture of the other person. We can hide behind our images. We can hide behind our clever sayings and so forth. So that's not solving the problem. These type of media can be used as tools, but ultimately people need to spend time in each other's presence. We need the real physical presence where we can understand the nuances of each other's smiles, understand when we're hurting, understand when we can comfort one another, the kind of conversations that we can only have in person. It has to be real. And so therefore the purpose of the book, The Tribe Business, is to explain the nuts and bolts of what it's really all about and how it really works. And part of the book is a call for entrepreneurs to come forth, and it's a very rewarding industry. A tribe entrepreneur who is successful can expect invitations into some of the most fascinating corners of society. It can be somewhat lucrative for some people, but regardless of how much money one makes, working in the tribe business, if it's something that you're good at, you might not ever really enjoy anything else. You solve your own problem of loneliness first, and then you work to solve the problem of loneliness that the entire industrial civilization is experiencing. And we need tribal entrepreneurs. And so therefore, I ask you, if you think this is something that might interest you, to read my book, The Tribe Business. It's available on Amazon Kindle for $2.99. My name is Rhett Ellis. That's Rhettellis. Please check it out, and let's eradicate this disease of loneliness that is haunting our world.